Test is working. Okay, so I'm known for my YouTube videos. Well, not my YouTube videos because I never make them. But here I am, trying to be an influencer once again. I already shot some shots and then I forgot to film the other ones of me getting this. Yes, this is censored because, well, I'm not sponsored, you know. But guess what? We're making brownies. And this is all Dutch. I just came back from my internship. I was in a baking mood. I was in the mood to make a YouTube video. Then I thought, why not mix them? And here I am. I'm gonna talk about my top 5 books while baking a brownie. By the way, I'm not known for my baking skills. Okay, basically, let's get started. I have no clue how I'm gonna film this. This was just all random, out of the blue thingy. But let's get the stuff. Well, I'm gonna talk about my number 5 book. Let me introduce you to Vicious by V.E. Schwab. This book I have recently read. I think it's been a week since I finished this book. And man, I was flabbergasted. Oh wait, I need to get the things. Which one will work? I love to be a main character, so we're gonna go for the biggest one. I don't know if I should put some music on the background, but I don't want to get any copyright claims thrown in my face again like the last time. So we're just gonna stick with this awkward silence. Let's start by opening this package. Yes, this is censored because, well, I'm not sponsored. Okay, so Vicious. Vicious is really about a villain who accepted that he needs to be the villain to stop the hero that's not on the right path anymore. I hope it made sense. So basically in this book, you follow two best friends, Victor Vale and Eli Ever. I wish I could say more without giving spoilers, but I don't think I can. This book had me from the start. It's written by V.E. Schwab, and as you may know or may not know, I love V.E. Schwab's her books. She writes so good. Her whole writing style is so amazing, and you really saw that back in this book. This is what's inside. By the way, this video is gonna be chaotic. The book plays throughout different timelines and it's not as confusing as it sounds. You have multiple POV, but the thing is still written in third person. It didn't really bother me as much as normally and I enjoyed this book so much. You will fly throughout this book without even noticing it. The story from the beginning gets you in the moment and you're just eager to continue reading and trying to find out what is going to happen and how it all became the way it is. Is this the correct butter? Well, it's just the same. Basically, one trope that in this book really happened and really got me loving this book was found family. The found family trope in this book was so good. I don't even know. It's amazing. Wait, how much do I need again? The dynamics of these people is just amazing. The way they see each other as family. Love it. By the way, I washed my hands, so okay. So you would think it's a fantasy book written by V.E. Schwab. There's probably gonna be romance in it, as in Invisible Life Eddie LaRue. Well, there's not. The main character is even asexual. I ended up giving this book, Vicious, 5 stars. There's action in it, there's plot in it, there's amazing friendship in it, even found family as I just said. That's why I would say it's a 5-star read. Oh, and by the way, if you love superheroes, not much fantasy, but people still have powers, then this is the this is the perfect book for you. I would really recommend it and I think you should give it a try because it's totally worth it. I would recommend the US edition box set. You will get a poster. They're floppy and the cover is in general just more beautiful if you ask me. But people have different opinions, so that's also something. I'm making such a mess. Oh okay, so that's it about the 5-star read Vicious from V.E. Schwab. Number 3 and 4 is a different kind of story. It's a duology, and I cannot decide which one should get spot 4 and which one should get spot 3. I'm currently talking about the Dance of Thieves duology by Mary E. Pearson. I'm talking about the Dance of Thieves and Vow of Thieves. I must admit, at the beginning of Dance of Thieves, I really struggled throughout the first half. I couldn't really know why, but at the end I came to the conclusion that it's just probably a new world with new writing style, with new characters. Like everything is new, so you need to take time to get used to it. Both books are about the same main characters, and you'll probably think, oh, that's so boring. No, it's not boring. Those two books are the most eventful books ever. even more as the Shadow Me series combined. It was crazy. Wait, I think I screwed it up. So the two main characters of the book are called Kazi and Jace. I personally love Kazi so much. She's amazing. She is the most powerful woman I know without even having powers. And before you come at me and saying, no, that's Jude, finish the series and then we will talk again. I ended up giving both books 5 stars because they're equally great and amazing and eventful. And every trope you're looking for, you can find them in both books. So that's why I would really recommend them to you. By the way, I think I already screwed up, but we're gonna try to fix it. Okay, I wish I could talk, but I cannot because... Okay, new change of plans. I need to change. In this duology, one trope really got me and it was the enemies to lovers. I know people are saying on the internet, well, they didn't have the chemistry. Well, let me tell you differently. For me personally, I thought they had more chemistry than... That's why I ended up loving the series so much. Because the main couple is amazing, the plot is amazing. Everything about this duology is so good that you must read it. I can't see if this 100... Well, here goes nothing. But yeah, basically I ended up loving it so much. I never thought I could have so much emotions with a book duology. And I would highly recommend it to all of my friends, all of you guys who are watching this video. But make sure you will check out the Remnant Chronicles first. And for the Remnant Chronicles to read Morgan, that's this one. Remnant Chronicles is a series that's happening before the Dance of Thieves duology. If you want to understand the Dance of Thieves duology at its fullest, I would really highly recommend it you reading these books first. Quick taste review. So you may be thinking, why duology above Fishes? I connected more with the characters in this duology. That's why I would definitely say they're higher above Fishes, even though they're both amazing, great. That's why they're in my top 5. But the thing that Fishes didn't really have, and I know I always say I want to read less romance, fantasy romance is still top tier. So that's why the Dance of Thieves duology by Mary E. Pearson ended up above Fishes at spot 3 and 4. And if you're gonna ask in the comment section, well, which book is better than the other one? I cannot choose. I love them both equally. I will not be able to ever pick between those books because I love them so much. And now we should continue to number 2. But the thing is, I still need to finish this.
A few moments later.
Oh, that's it. We're done. Let's add the chocolate chips to this mix. First, we got to try not to waste anything. Let them go. Okay, first we need to take care of these two because we do not love a messy kitchen. And no, it's not messy down here. It's definitely not messy down here. No, let's continue. We gotta do the cleanup. I will be right back, don't worry. I just need to clean up because my mom can get home anytime. Yeah. Oh, it's not a mess. Anyways, I'm gonna try to do this more because I really love to do this, but school and internship is just taking so much time and editing takes a lot of time. It's not even funny. Okay, FYI, I wanted to film like this so you can see me do everything, but then you cannot see me and I'm not gonna... Oh, you know, I'm just gonna film like this now. Why not? You can see already the books laying here. I need to... Okay, so the next book we're gonna talk about, number 2, is, as you may or may not know, if you watch my videos, if you watch my lives, you will probably already guess it. It's The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. Oh wow, you can see it perfectly there. Can you see my energy drink? I don't think so. Me not sponsored, let me take a drink. You cannot guess what this is because I'm healthy and I'm not drinking this. I just drink green smoothies and anything that's healthy. I started reading The Song of Achilles early in my I'm reading books now era. I got this one for Christmas, thought it's gonna be such a fun Greek mythology book, saw it on Book Talk, had to get it for Christmas, obviously. I was so excited and happy to start reading this book. I could not wait anymore. Then I did. Yeah, this book is gonna traumatize you. I cried for a whole 2 weeks. The thing is, when I finish this book, I'm not gonna show any evidence because you can use it against me. I finished this at a random night. I don't even know the dates anymore, but I was home alone. I was reading it on the couch, I was finishing it, I was bawling my eyes out because of this book. But if you're friends with me, you may or may not know, luck is never on my side. You can already guess what happened. I was there on the couch, bawling my eyes out with my pet hamster who sadly died, RIP Hummer. And guess what? My parents came home at the same moment. So you can already cast me for the Flash because I pulled my hoodie up, closed it, went straight upstairs. And the fun part is, I don't think my parents even noticed. Maybe my brother will watch this. But oh, that was such a Bella move. Like I'm putting ketchup on my burger, but there's nothing coming out. Anyways, it's in there. You can see it. Now I need to stir. So I went upstairs, bawled my eyes out. Basically, this book, The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller, is I think you call those retelling about Achilles and Patroclus. It's a tragic love story. It was kind of new for me. Their love story got me sobbing. One of the favorite characters was Braces, if you call her name like that. Yeah, I really took a while reading that book, but I don't care, to be honest. I enjoyed it. Even though I just only talked about me crying my eyes out, I still also enjoyed the book. This book got me into Greek mythology so much that I even have more Greek mythology books upstairs in my room. But the thing is, I also grabbed this book, I didn't even notice. When I saw this book lay in a bookstore, I knew I had to get it. Special edition of The Song of Achilles. I'm happy that I got it. I even posted a photo about it on my Bookstagram. By the way, follow me if you're already gonna look there. That's The Song of Achilles. Now you're probably wondering, why is it above Dance of Thieves? Well, let me explain it to you. Song of Achilles was a beautiful written story by Madeline Miller. I was just starting reading, and this book really got me more into reading, you know? In some of the ways I connected with the characters of the book, and I just really had a lot of emotions with the book. Whenever I heard the song Achilles Come Down, I immediately bawled my eyes out. Yeah, I think it's higher up there because I really had a lot of emotions with the book. It really made me want to read more. Like, it grew my curiosity for reading books. And I think that's the way to explain why it is on number 2. We already talked about the top 4 books on my top 5. Let me get you the one and only show-stopping Lars's favorite book, The Invisible Life of Eddie LaRue. Gosh, I love this book. It's also written in third person. I just realized how many third persons there are in this top 5 book. And I always keep on telling people, yeah, I don't really like to read third person books. But here we are. The number 1, The Invisible Life of Eddie LaRue. Okay, but we need to move up again because this isn't working. So basically what I'm gonna do is enter this into this. Quick taste. So not long after reading The Song of Achilles, I picked up the book The Invisible Life of Eddie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. Another V.E. Schwab in my top 5. I did not know what the book was about. I saw it on Book Talk, it's the same story, and I got it and didn't even know the hype about it, okay? Me just start reading this book, and as I said with all the other books, I just ended up loving the book from the first page. It took me so long to read, not because I just started reading, but also because even though it's light fantasy, it was a whole new world to me. Because till then I only read basic romance, then of course The Song of Achilles. So this book, The Invisible Life of Eddie LaRue, is so beautiful. I'm messing up big time. Let's clean our working place. Whoops. Oh shit. So continue where we left off. This book is so beautiful. As I said with Fishes, V. Schwab can write so beautiful. It's that kind of beautiful that every word is beautiful on its own. And I know it sounds weird because how can every word be beautiful? But for somehow it just did. The aesthetics of this book were amazing, and having an amazing aesthetic of the book mixed with beautiful writing, mixed with great plot that's really thought through, it just becomes one mix of amazingness. And yeah, it's about a girl who loves to be free. Her name is Eddie and she just loves to be free. But back in the days, we're talking about the 1700s, You just get married off by your own parents to a random guy. And she does not want that at all. She wants to be free and not be bound by a husband. She's quite good at avoiding that, but one day there's this man with multiple kids who lost his wife, and he kind of needs Eddie to be a mom to the kids. Eddie does not want it, even though the wedding is already going through. Last moment, a girl decides to run away. She runs into the woods next to her house and just keeps on running until she stumbles down and prays. But Eddie got learned one thing about a close friend of hers, that you should never pray to a god after light, so in the dark, after the sun settles down. She does, and she kind of makes a deal with the devil. He's not really the devil, but I think we could call him like the devil. He calls himself the darkness itself, and Eddie strikes a deal with the darkness. Eddie gets to live an immortal, free life for how long she ever wants, but there are also some downsides to the deal, what kind of makes it a curse. You will follow Eddie's story throughout the centuries, because she's immortal, but you follow her struggling with living the immortal life because of the downsides, until one day she comes across one person, says 3 important words, and it puts her life upside down. You follow her story throughout 2 timelines, one in the present, one in the past. I ended up loving this book so much because of the main character Eddie. She is such a wonderful woman, and I just really love her personality, her way of thinking, just everything. What are you waiting for? And go order The Invisible Life Eddie LaRue, because it's such a beautiful book. If you're focusing on everything while you're reading this book, you're gonna end up loving it. You should not focus on the plot. You should not focus about the character development, but just focus on the story itself. Take your time for it and you will see the beauty in it. Saying this much about The Invisible Life Eddie LaRue, I also ended up buying the anniversary edition and I'm so happy with it. It has sprayed edges, it has a beautiful naked cover. The insides are also very beautiful. I'm not going to show them fully to you because it may be spoilers. And there's also pages in this book filled with fan art. Okay, so I'm done. It's filled and now I'm going to put it in the oven. And I will be back with you guys when it's done. In the meanwhile, I'm going to read. I'm currently reading Vengeful by V.E. Schwab. It's the second book of Fishes. And I'm also loving this one very much, so I might have the same situation as the Dance of Thieves duology. I'm gonna read this, wait until it's done, do an honest review with you because I suck at baking. Wait, how does this work again? 40 minutes. Okay, so they're going in for 40 minutes. I hope so much that they're gonna be good and not fail. So, yeah. Okay, now we also need to clean up. Yeah, it's a mess, but we can clean this up. Of course we can. We're a nurse in training. We can clean up a kitchen. No way. I got something else to show you. While I was baking, I received a package. And I'm so happy with this package. Well, let's do an unhaul in the YouTube video. Even though it's about my top 5 books. Why not? Okay, so long story short, we have this Dutch Amazon dupe. It's called bol.com and they have this amazing sale going on. And the best part about bol.com is if you will order it today, it will be there tomorrow. So when I saw this box set being on a huge sale, normally for the price for books in the Netherlands, I could buy only 1 book with this price, but now I got 2 of them. So as I just said, it's a box set. Okay, it finally arrived. I'm so happy with them. It's from Square Fish. I'm happy because it's also the same publisher as the Shadow and Bone trilogy. And now I finally got 6 of Crows. So let's open it up. Yes, the books are completely fine. This is Crooked Kingdom. I really love these shining details on the cover. And then I got 6 of Crows. Yeah, I'm really happy with them and I can't wait to start reading it because I read the Shadow and Bone trilogy so I could read these 2. And I think there's also a 3rd book coming up. I'm also thinking about getting King of Scars. But I'm a student and money doesn't come rolling in. And I got the sale, so that's why I got it. Yeah, FYI, Shadow and Bone trilogy really disappointed me. The first book was like 4-star, it was amazing. And then the second book got less and the 3rd book got even worse. So these better be good. I feel like such a vlogger holding my phone like this, but yeah, only 1 more minute and 10 seconds until the brownie is done. Quick sneak peek. I don't know if you can see it. You can see myself, but it's in there, trust me. Okay, it's done. You know, we all know that I tried my best. That's what mattered. I present to you my brownie. I loved talking about my top 5 books while making this beautiful brownie, but of course we're gonna taste it. Oh, by the way, you should definitely let me know your top 5 books down here in the comments. I'm very curious what yours is gonna be. I think it's time to taste it now. It looks it looks hideous, but at least it's probably gonna be very delightful. Okay, so we're gonna pretend that this didn't fall apart like my book buying ban. Cheers. I think this is a success. This is what I meant with me being chaotic and struggling with being a YouTuber, because I forgot if I did an outro or not. I already placed the books back. But here we have 2 special editions of my top 2 books. Number 1, number 2. Thank you for watching this video. I have no clue when I'm done editing this and posting this. But anyways, thank you for watching. I really had no idea. So you're probably watching this YouTube video and be like, this is so random. What's even the reason for this video? But there's not. There's just me trying to pick up YouTube again. So yeah, the brownie was a big success. It was really delightful. I sadly have to put these back on my shelves where they kind of do not belong, because they belong in my hands and me reading them, well, rereading them. Sometimes life's not fair. In the meanwhile, I'm gonna continue vengeful. So this is the video yet again, and thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, you can maybe subscribe. I don't know why YouTubers always ask people to like their video. I'm not gonna force like a TikTok, so why would I force like a YouTube video? Anyways, drop a like. I was out of things to say to end this video, so I'm just gonna end it now. It was fun making it. I loved it a lot. In the meanwhile, happy reading, everyone.